a possibility of something happening. That's the definition of chance. Now, speaking of chance, have you ever had that one chance that you didn't do or take because you were too shy, scared, or maybe just embarrassed? Yeah, me too. And with having this YOLO mindset is the essential for it. I'll be talking from my personal experience where I overcome my fear and my shyness and how I figured out a way. I do still recall back then when I transferred school from elementary to middle school 2 years ago back then in German. And then for the few 2 months in the new school, absolutely terrible. I couldn't adapt with the new friends, the new environment, and the new school. I also struggled quite a few with the language because we use German as our daily interaction. But I couldn't do anything, so I just go with it. And 4 months, and then 4 months, there was this one occasion coming up. It was to honor Anne Frank's birthday. The Yiddish girl with short hair, a diary, and got killed by Nazis. Yeah, exactly that one. Now, the surprising part was I was unexpectedly chosen to become the MC of it. Now, you all have probably already guessed the problem. My fluency in German is lacking because of the language barrier. A little bit about me, I'm a really indecisive person. I couldn't make choices, and I always depend on my parents and do whatever they told me to. So it got me a whole week thinking whether I should do it or not. I've tried to ask my friends, my family, my old school friends, but nothing made my decision final. Well, could you imagine though, speaking in front of so many audience and using a language that you're not even native at? Well, I personally couldn't build my confidence up. So after a lot of thinking, literally a lot of thinking, I decided to decline the offer and let someone else do it for me and replace me. When the show began, it was all going perfectly fine. Everything was clear, it was smooth, and everyone was just having their time. But then I think to myself, what if all I did was just accept the offer, see what happens next, and go with the flow? Well, that question there haunted me for a while. So I did my own research. And then I came across this one mindset called the life-changing mindset of YOLO. Now, before I teach you how to have this mindset, how to use this mindset, or how to have it as your daily basis, let's know more about YOLO first. What does it stand for? What does it mean? Or what is it actually? As you all have probably already know, YOLO is an abbreviation of you only live once. Meaning you only live once, not twice, not 3 times, not even 4 times. It is often used if you want to do something that is risky, even though sometimes it's a little bit silly or dangerous. And it's a popular word back then in 2016 where people just randomly shout out saying hashtag YOLO for the plot. Now in every pros there's always cons, right? Now this mindset is divided by two categories. The one that leads to positivity and the one that leads to negativity. If you could use this mindset wisely and sensibly, it could actually have a big benefit in your life. Well, I know just not caring about what other people think and going with the flow might sound really easy, but trust me, it does help a lot. Well, at least for me, you should give it a try. Now, how do you have this mindset? How do you have it as your daily basis? I still remember back then when I wanted to join in to play basketball with my friends, though I didn't have the confidence to do it because I thought I was still a newbie and I thought I wasn't good enough. So, and then I remembered about this mindset. And all I did was just continuously saying the word YOLO and repeating it more and more and having it attached to my head. As an example, oh, will they judge me? Oh, whatever, you only live once. Will they invite me again after this? Whatever, you only live once. Will I get mad if I don't play correctly? Whatever, you only live once. Now, how I use this mindset is by repeating it more and continuously saying the word YOLO. You should give it a try, though it might be really different for you though. It all really doesn't matter as long as you get the experience from it. Now, this mindset also helps me build who I am today. From a 12 years old boy who was too scared to become an MC to having a TED Talk, who would have imagined that? You couldn't tell me this isn't a big decision that I made, right? Alright, let's get back to the topic. As I said before, this mindset could also have a negative impact if you cannot control it. The person will become more reckless of making decisions and couldn't wait. It's just a way to justify the day by saying, oh, whatever, you only live once, just enjoy it. And because you only live once, it could be abused by engaging things such as drugs, party, or alcohol, or anything that has a detrimental effect in your life or those around you. But at the end of the day, it all really depends on how you want to use this mindset. Well, I hope we could utilize this mindset wisely and sensibly. Okay, I've been talking for a while now. Let's just get to the purpose of today's TED Talk of mine. Please remember this. It is useless to think about what other people think. The only thing that will occur you is just stress that could lead you to maybe make you sad or insecure about every step that you made. I know stepping out of your comfort zone and trying new things, different things, is surely not as an easy thing to do. But the experience you get from it and the new information that you will gain is surely also not a small gift. What's done is done, it can be undone. Even when you truly wish you want to come back, life goes on, time is still ticking. And you can't always control your future. Let the past be a lesson and experience, and focus more on the future and the present. It isn't called a present for no reason, right? Okay, before I end this, one more thing. I want to ask you, will you go with the flow and take the risk? Because I am. Why? YOLO.